Hi everyone. In today's challenge, we are going to solve this problem. The problem name is Excel sheet column title and the problem number is 168. Alright guys, so first of all, what we are going to do? First of all, we are going to clearly understand the problem statement. After understanding the problem statement, then we will move to the logic part. And in the logic part, we are going to see how we can solve this problem. What are the logic and algorithm we are going to use to solve this problem? So everything, and we will understand the logic part. And after understanding the logic part, then we will move to the implementation part. And in the implementation part, we are going to implement our logic in Python, C++, Java, and JavaScript programming language. Fine, guys. Now, guys, if you want to have a look on the solution, which I'm going to write in this video for Python, C++, Java, and JavaScript programming language, I will share a link in the description. You can go through that particularly. You can find all the solution over there as well, right? So, fine, guys. Now, let's see what this problem says. So, let's understand the problem statement. So problem says given an integer column number, return its corresponding column title as it appears in an Excel sheet. So it's clear that there is going to be only one input, that is nothing but an integer. The name they have given is column number, right? Column number. And output is going to be what? Output is going to be a string, right? Why in string? So let me show you one thing. So you can see this is an Excel sheet, right? So let me go to here starting. So you can see for one column number, for one column the answer we can say title is A. For second the title is B. For third column the title is C. For fourth column title is D. I will be making a sense, right? Same thing they also mention here. For A the column number for we can say one the column title is A. For two column number that column title is B, right? Fine, it makes sense. Now let's see with example. So in example, we are going to understand this problem in detail. So in the example, first we have column number one, and you can see in the Excel sheet the column number one with respect to one column. What is the title? Title is A. So we can say output is going to be A, right? Similarly, for example, two, the column number is 28. So for column number is 28, so it is 26, 26, 27, 28. 28, the output should be AB, and you can see in the output as well AB. And in the example 3, the number is bigger, 701. But you believe me, guys, the output is always going to be 7 in the column title as respected to this particular Excel sheet, right? So what we can say, simple thing, guys, we had given with just one column number, we have to just find a column title, nothing else, right? So it is a very easy problem. I hope you understood the problem statement. Simple thing, guys, we are given one integer column number, just we have to find a column title with respect to the column number according to our Google, we can say this Excel sheet, right? Fine. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say, okay, so let's write a logic part. Let's see how we can find this. Right. So finding this, what we can do, we can simply say we are given an integer, right, column number. So as you know, guys, here one pointing to A, right? So but in our coding language, we usually do zero, like 0 plus 65. If I just add 65, so 0 plus 65 is A, 1 plus 65 is B, right? We used to do this. I have it making sense. So we assume that 0 A, 1 B. It is in my like way. If you do like 0 plus something else, 1 plus 64, then it's going to be better, right? It's depending, totally depend on you, right? I have it making a sense. Fine. So what I'm going to do here, just this is the other thing. It's not related to this problem, but now let's see what how we can solve this, right? So now what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to take a number, whatever the number is given to me. So let's take a second example, which is bigger, 28. So I'm simply going to say our number. Let's say number is n is nothing but 28. So while my n is greater than 0, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to say fine. So I'm going to keep adding my number, right? So currently this is my result, which has empty string, right? It has nothing. Fine. Now what I'm going to say, I'm going to say fine, it is 28, right? Simple 28. So as we know, if it is more than 26, that means nothing but it has completed one cycle. One cycle means, guys, there is total 26 character, right? Capital A to capital Z, there could be only 26 character, right? Fixed character. So if it is more than 26, that means it will be of two length, right? More than one length. I hope it making sense, right? It has completed one cycle completely. So what I'm gonna say here, guys, I'm gonna simply say here, if n is greater than, while n is greater than 0, keep moving, and here first of all decrease n by 1, n minus equal to 1. And why it is so? Now it's become 27, right? And please go through this particular example, right? I'm taking a second example for this particular logic. So n is nothing but 27 now, right? N is 27. So okay, so let's find out the mode with 26, because 26 is the character, right? So we found 27 mode 26. What we are going to get? So we can say character is going to be 26 more 27. 27 more 26 is going to be 1, right? 27 more 26 is going to be 1. I hope it making a sense. And with respect to 1, what we get? What we get with respect to 1, guys? Just let me know. So you're going to get B, right? So you're gonna get B, right? So we can say we found a B. So I'm gonna add in result B, right? Fine. And after that, just divide by 26 because now we have taken a one length of character. So add then what we can say remove this. Add then what we can say n divided by n should be n divided by 26, right? Now if you divide 27 by 26, so what you're gonna get? You're gonna get again a one, right? You're gonna get one, right? So one is again a greater than zero. Fine. Decrement by one. One minus one is equal to zero, right? So we go to zero. Now zero modulus 26. Zero modular 26 is nothing but zero only, right? So this is nothing but we can say a, right? Because zero modular 26 is going to be zero, and for zero with respect to zero, what we have a, right? I'm assuming this particular like zero to a, one to b, two to c, right? Not in Excel sheet, in my coding language we used to do, right? So we're going to say this particular part. So I hope it making a sense, right? Simple thing. First of all, we have to keep checking while number n is greater than zero, keep moving, and first of all decrement by one because n minus equal to one. If you can don't want, you cannot use this particular statement as well if you don't want, right? Because I'm decrementing by one. Then what I'm saying that okay, now find the modulus n modulus 26, and whatever this modulus, add in your result. Result is should be equal to this character plus your rest of the result, right? Because all the result will keep pending at the end, right? You can see we got a, so b we did not remove it, we keep it at the end, right? So whatever the character is going to give plus our result, right? So as I am taking decrementing by one, so I have to say just add 65 plus into this because 65 is nothing but a. So if we are going to add 65 plus 0, it's going to be a. 65 plus 1, it's going to be b. 65 plus 2, it's going to be c, right? Fine, this is going to solve our problem. I know if you are not getting, don't worry guys. I believe guys, if you are still not getting, but with the code part, code is really very simple. You will easily understand everything over there, right? Don't worry about this. It's maybe quite complex, but you can see guys, it's going to be really easy in the code part. And in example 3, if you want to understand here, so let's take, it will not take more than 1 minute. So let's understand example 3 as well. So 701, right? So while n is not greater than 0, right? So what I'm going to say, I'm going to say fine. So first of all, 701, it's going to decrement by 1. It's going to be now n minus equal to 1. So 701 is going to be now 700, and 700 more 26. What is going to be? So it's going to be something, right? So let's assume this is its mode is nothing but we can say 25 is the mode, right? Not 25, even though it is a 24. So it is mode is nothing but 24, right? So what I'm going to do with 24? So for 20 mode, I got a mode, right? So I can say 700 n mode, right? N mode 26 plus result, and we have to add 65 plus this, right? 65 plus n more 26, this is going to be the result, right? So n more 26 is equal to 24. So 24 plus 65 is going to give us an answer nothing but y, right? So in our result we got now y. Fine. Now we have to divide this, n is equal to n divided by 26. So now it's going to be nothing but what? If you divide by 26, so you will get 26 only. 700 divided by 26, you are going to get 26 only, right? Fine. Now 26 minus 1, again come to this value, 26 n minus equal to 1. So 26 minus 1 is 25. 25 more 26 is nothing but 25 only. 25, the respective 60 plus 25 is nothing but we can see z. So we're going to say add z, then y now, right? Now output is going to be zy, and you can see the output as well. We have zy. I hope it making a sense. Still, if you're not getting, don't worry guys. Let's move to the code part and see how we can implement this one, right? So let's see. So I'm first of all with the Python. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to simply let's quickly do while column number is greater than 0. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say first of all, define the result, right? Why I have done the shortcut, I don't know. It's going to take a wrong submission. This shortcut with control enter, right? But fine. While column number is greater than 0. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to say result. First of all, decrement by 1, right? Column number minus equal to 1. Fine. Now what I'm going to say, I'm going to say result should be equal to what? Char of 65 plus column number more 26, right? More 26 plus our result. At the end we can simply say column number divided by equal to 26, right? At then we can simply say return our result. Let's see what this working final now. And I believe it will work, right? First of all, we are decrementing by 1, then we are finding a modulus of with 26, and we are adding that character. So we got an error. Why it is 0? Why I have to find a 0? It should be string, right? Now let's see. So it's taking a time, but I believe it will get submitted, right? You can see it got accepted. Now let's try to submit this code. And it taking a time, but you can see guys, it successfully got accepted, right? Fine. Now let's move to the C++ quickly. My battery is going to be drained. Let's do quickly, right? Fine. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to say fine int first of all, let's say string result, which is empty because it's going to be a string. After that we can simply say while column number is greater than 0, we have to keep moving. And first of all, column number should be incremented by 1. Right. After that, we can say result should be equal to what we can do here. We can say char, and here we can pass column 65 plus, right? 65 plus column number modulus of 26, right? Modulus of 26 plus our result. And after that, we can say column number number is should be equal to divided by 26. Fine. And then we can simply return our result, right? Simple thing. Let's see whether this working fine or not. I believe it should also work, right? Let's see. And you can see we got an error. Why? Because column number is not something, right? So we can say simply now it should work. And it's taking a time, but definitely it will get accepted. You can see, guys. That to submit this code as well. And you can see, guys, it successfully got accepted. Now let's move to the next program language, which is Java. And in Java, what we can do, we can say, let's take a string builder. Let's say result is going to be a new string builder, right? Fine. After that, what we are going to do, we are going to say while our column number is greater than 0. So what we can say, if it is greater than 0, so we can say first of all decrement by 1 because we want to take 0 indexes. After that, result should be result dot insert at 0 index. But you have to insert, char. And with the char, what you are going to do, you are going to simply say column number modulus 26, right? Modulus 26, and you have to add 65 also. Fine. So once this is done, then you are going to say column number. Let me add number is equal to divide is equal to 26, right? Simple thing we can say like this. Fine. And then we can simply return our result to string. It is a string builder, right? So we have to convert it into a string. Let's see now. And I believe it should get accepted. You can see it accepted. Let's try to submit this code as well. And I believe it will also get accepted. And you can see, guys, it successfully got accepted. Now let's move to the last program language, which is JavaScript. Fine. We are with JavaScript now. We are going to say here, first of all, let the result is empty string. And then while column number is greater than 0, right? If it is greater than 0, so what we are going to do, we are going to say simply result should be equal to 1. First of all, column number will decrement by 1, right? Then we are going to say result should be equal to, first of all, that correct, right? So we can say string dot from char code, and here we can pass our what 65 plus our column number modulus 26, right? Modulus 26 and plus result, right? After that, we can say column number should be divided by 26, right? Because there could be 26 character. Number should be divided equal to, or we can say right math.flow because it's take a floating value, right? So here now we can say column number divided by 26. Simple thing, guys. And now I think it should work. And then we can simply say return our result. Let's see. All right, so it may give an error. So string is not defined. Okay, so I have used a small string. Fine. Now let's see. All right, so you can see all the test case passed. So let's try to submit this code, and I believe, guys, it will also get accepted. And you can see, guys, it also got accepted. So we have done the implementation with Python, C++, Java, and JavaScript programming language. I hope you understood this particular implementation. If you have any kind of doubt in the problem understanding part, logic part, implementation part, you can write directly in the comment section. I'm always there to help you. And if you learned something new in this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Meet you in the next video.